I personally do not own a car in College Station, so I don't really know the struggles about parking on campus. However, I do have a lot of friends, and they constantly, and I mean constantly, complain about how parking is too expensive and how when they do park at this place, they might get a ticket when they thought it was okay. But sometimes they be trying to finesse the system and they just actually get caught. That's on them. However, these prices on parking, I can see why they're mad because they're ridiculous. They're going up. For example, in the West Campus garage, priority parking in 2018, 2019 was $788 a year. And this is according to Texas A&M Transportation's website. However, on their website, they do also have how inflation kicks in and they prorate the amount. So they're predicting that in 2023, 2024, the annual parking permit would be $913. That is almost $1,000 to park a year at West Campus Garage. A&M is getting this money from visitors, the students, and faculty members, but they're also getting it from vendors that come on campus, like food trucks that want to sell their food. So if they're getting all this money coming in, where is it going? How I will tell you, A&M is putting your money towards a decently good use. A&M has a budget of $19.8 million a year when it comes to transportation. That is a lot of money. But this is surprising considering that they're only getting a revenue, and this is according to 2016 from Transportation's website, they're only getting about $1.3 million a year, which is also weird because parking would have been more expensive in 2016 than it would have been in 2005. But as you can tell in the figure, 2005, they were generating more revenue. Maybe this is because they're adding more stuff, they're doing more projects, and they're putting their money towards good use. So that's why they're generating less revenue. A&M has to essentially borrow money from the government because they don't have the necessary funds to house and conduct all of these projects. For example, the Northside Garage was $8.9 million that they had to borrow from the government. So they're still working on paying that back. An article written by the Battalion stated that in 2009, A&M had accumulated $77.63 million. So now that we're in 2020, that is probably somewhere between $160 million to $180 million that they are now in debt. They have to take out this money to build these elaborate, big new garages, such as the picture to the right. A&M had to borrow $78.4 million from the government in order to make this parking garage a reality instead of a fantasy. This new parking garage will be found close to the new engineering building, ZAC, and it will be 5 stories high with a total of 1,680 new parking spaces. This is good because you would think that, oh, since there's going to be more parking, the rates are going to go down. However, this place right here is just only going to be the cheapest parking on campus because it's starting off at $630. Of course, with, inflation, it will eventually go up over time. But $630 starting off compared to West Campus Garage sounds a lot cheaper to me. But one thing I will mention that transportation could do better is that if transportation services had to worry about paying $78.4 million to build this new garage, then how come they didn't get it from dining or the recreational facility at A&M? Because this new garage is going to have new dining areas and a recreational facility. So they can get money from those other departments so that it'll be less expensive on them, and they could put that money towards other uses or work on making students, faculty, and everyone and visitors parking less. An average visitor can pay somewhere between $10 to $30 to park on campus. Don't let it be a game day. You might as well just start walking. People are noticing this lack of parking, and they're noticing these prices are going up. It makes sense with supply and demand that, less parking, more money, but people are also complaining we need more parking. So it's good that we're getting this parking facility, but we need more. We need more parking facilities if you're going to keep charging students more. A&M uses this money to maintain their roads and sidewalks and such, but the sidewalk system is still terrible at A&M. When it rains, it pours and it floods. The water builds up, and it's almost as if you need an ark to get to class. So A&M's transportation could use that money that they're getting from parking and put it towards actually helping the sidewalks so that people who are on campus can physically see where the money is going. Because if you're just working on maintaining roads, the roads have been fine. It doesn't really need that much more maintaining. But if they really wanted to put their money towards good use, they would use it towards sidewalks or adding better driving capabilities on campus. Thank you.